One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them all. One ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, bind them.
Tangem was founded in 2017 in Zug, Switzerland. You've probably known them from their hardware wallet cart. The products are designed in Switzerland and assembled in China. Not gonna lie, I was half expecting the ring to be made of rubber or plastic, but it's actually made of this material called zirconia ceramic. Sounds cool enough to give you crypto superpowers. Literally shocked by how nice this ring looks out the box. Has a nice shine to it. Super lightweight, and it feels similar to my wedding ring, solid and seemingly durable. Inside is the ring and 2 cards. These 2 cards back up your private key in case of losing the ring. If someone finds your ring, they're unable to enter or reset your wallet and crypto assets. The ring is scratch and dust resistant, battery free, and waterproof. I'd also consider it weatherproof, withstanding negative 25 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius conditions when on the go. It includes a 25-year warranty on the ring, which is crazy. No other hardware wallet does this. You'd be lucky to get a year tops. So compared to the normal Tangem 3-card setup, it's nearly identical. All 3 backup cards look the same, but for the ring, it just replaces one of those cards. The price difference is quite different, but before you turn your head the other way, I'll explain why it's worth some people to purchase the ring over the 3 cards. The normal 3 cards cost 69 USD, while the ring costs 160 USD. Let's compare the look and size with other popular brands on the market. With the Ledger S Retro, it's already way smaller and more discreet. Here it is with the Nano S Plus, the Ledger X, the Trezor Safe 3, and the massive SecuX Neo X. To use the ring, you must download the Tangem app. I already have the app, so I just created a second account. The way it works is that it has NFC antennas, as well as a Samsung Secure Element EAL6 Plus, which protects against invasive and non-invasive attacks. The information is read while holding the device against your phone. Do be aware that your NFC reader could be in a different place if you have a strange phone like mine. I found my Samsung Flip only reads in the bottom left-hand corner. As we mentioned earlier, your ring and 2 cards are used as copies of your private key and seed phrase. If you lose a card or the ring, you can still access your funds with another card. But if you lose all your cards, all funds will be lost, depending on your setup. There are 3 ways to set up your Tangem wallet. The first is to generate the keys directly inside the chip. This way, you don't have to worry about losing your seed phrase. The second method, which I prefer as a crypto boomer, is to generate with a seed phrase. This allows you to store your own backup. And if something were to happen to all your cards, ring, and the app goes down, you can still access your wallet in other places such as MetaMask or Phantom. But for this example, we'll show method 1. And finally, method 3 is if you already have a seed phrase, you can add your existing seed to the Tangem app. To further secure your device, choose to use both the access code and biometrics. Your access code is just a password, further keeping out malicious actors that could possibly steal your cards and ring. They also recommend storing the cards in different geographical locations, but that is something I don't personally do, so it's your choice. The Tangem Ring's firmware has been audited by Reasearch. No backdoors or vulnerabilities that could expose users' private keys were found. Most importantly though, no Tangem wallet has ever been hacked since its inception. A mighty feat. During setup, wallet activation is said to take up to 3 minutes, but for some reason, my ring kept getting rejected by NFC. Expect 10 to 15 minutes for full setup. As for the app itself, super easy to use. View different tokens listed, organize based on preferred filters. You also have normal features such as receive, swap, and buy. You can even stake certain tokens for extra yield within the wallet. There's thousands of different tokens in Tangem, with rumors of NFC support coming soon. In the app settings, you can reach out to Tangem's 24/7 support, which sends you to an email contact. And approximately 99.99% of exchanges on Tangem Express, their swap feature, do not require Know Your Customer or KYC verification, meaning no ID needed, which is pretty cool. Fees will be higher, but if anonymity is important to you, it's a great option. So I did a bit of field testing here to give you a better idea of the ring. It's meant to be worn, so I've been wearing it the past few days to get a feel for it. First thing on the list was to wash my hands. I was afraid it would fall off due to the size, but it felt no different than a normal ring. No scratches from the towel or knocks off the sink. Still works afterwards. Next was cooking, as you do. Again, It felt like a normal ring and not something that could store millions of meme coins on it. Lastly, I wore it out in the wild when my wife and I went to catch a movie. Typically, I wear a rubber wedding ring, but the lightness of this ring was a huge pass in my book and wasn't annoying at all to wear. I've been pretty brutal in some of these reviews, but this is my favorite hardware wallet of any that I've tested so far. It's so much more practical than the hardware wallets that need to be charged or connected to the internet. It's seriously ingenious to just turn everyday items into crypto functioning devices. With that said, this is literally the most portable crypto wallet on the market. I always get nervous if I have my Trezor or my Ledger in my bag. This can even be said for my Tangem cards, which I can keep in a wallet or a bag. But I know where this ring is at all times, and I can imagine that getting through an airport would be a literal breeze. If you want to travel in a super secure and painless way, this is your best bet. So choosing whether or not to grab one, you need to take this into account. Do you spend $300 on a device to display your black and white NFTs? Or do you spend $160 on a functional portable wallet? It's also been hilarious getting my friends' reactions when I tell them it's not my wedding ring, there's actually crypto on it. Literally priceless reaction. A few caveats I have are: one, the size options. I got a size 9 ring, but my true size is actually 8.5, so the ring is quite loose at times. Maybe it was too expensive a test for Tangem to try half sizes with such a new product, but consideration on this end would be super helpful to a lot of people because this is normal practice in the jewelry industry. When ordering your ring, just be aware of this. And I'm actually looking into ring stoppers, which seem to only cost a few US dollars. Another thing that I find a bit annoying is that I actually have to take the ring off to use it. Personally, I prefer to scan just from my finger, and it plays into me wanting to use this for actual transactions at a store. Similar to USB wristbands that I've used to scan and pay in USDC. But to be completely fair, I know it's a hardware wallet and it's not meant for, small micro payment transactions. And to conclude here, we need to be realistic that not everyone likes rings. Personally, I think everyone should give this ring a try. But Tangem cards are great in their own respect. They've even added some flashy new styles that I wish were available when I got mine. There's a stealth mode version with no logos, my personal favorite Bitcoin one, and 2 bright colored options. Now, if you want to pick one up, you can get 10% off using my code JBCrypto. Link is in the description. It's a perfect gift for Christmas, for Valentine's Day, and even that weird relative who won't shut up about meme coins. Until next time, ring out.